Through a series of major missteps and minor misdemeanors, I lost custody of my 3 beautiful daughters. Without boring you with the details involved, let me just say it dawns on me that my kiddos may not now completely understand what makes their old dad tick. So, here are a few random thoughts that may or may not be politically correct, but kind of define the way I see some pertinent issues and view the world. It may also serve inadvertently to help enlighten you all regarding my inability to maintain relationships with the opposite sex. People are animals. They aren't something separated from nature in any significant way. This despite our self-congratulatory adulation regarding the evolutionarily acquired prefrontal cortex some of us apparently possess. Don't listen to preachers and idiots who say otherwise. We humans evolved from the same original primeval goo that spawned all life on this third rock from the sun. Granted, humans have evolved some pretty remarkable abilities through millennia, abilities that may encourage the shared illusion regarding our being on top of a food chain of some sort. But basically, we're all a bunch of primates, with only a 2% difference in our DNA compared to our cousins, the chimps. It's that 2% difference that keeps us from throwing our shit at one another like the monkeys in the zoo. Hell, most people I've met behave exactly like those monkeys still. With that said, there are 2 basic kinds of people in the world. There are givers and takers. Don't believe what you've probably heard. That difference is not the same as the difference between having an X chromosome or a Y. I've seen plenty of users who were women and plenty who were men. Moreover, it is not necessarily a compliment to be one of those self-righteous givers out there, giving so everyone will see that your giving really isn't giving, is it? In the end, life is about give and take for all of us. After all, my biggest mistakes in life are probably due to the fact that I haven't taken better care of myself from time to time, haven't allowed others close enough to me to be taken care of a little. There's very little honor in that kind of behavior too. It's important to find friends who know how to reciprocate, and it's equally important to be clear about what you need from someone else. Give freely, but give wisely. Don't invest your time in those who only know how to take. And, most importantly, don't invest your time in those who would ask too much of you, ask you to compromise yourself away. Know what you need before you go looking for someone to be with. Let me say a few things about God and religion now. That stuff is mostly a bunch of crap. You have one thing in common with every other person on this planet. No one knows what happens when you die. It's all right to not know something. Keep clear of those who seem to believe they know it all, that they have been blessed with all the answers. Those assholes are everywhere, and they haven't been blessed with anything but a bad disposition. These people can be teachers, preachers, priests, presidents, judges, policemen. Hell, they can be parents. At the most, innocent. They are people uneasy, living with a feeling like they don't know what is going to happen when we die. At the worst, these are people who would prey upon the weak-minded for their own profit. Remember what I told you about there being 2 types of people in the world. So, there's not a dime's worth of difference between Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. They are all Abrahamic religions from the Middle East, all bowing in praise to the same wrathful, jealous God who loves us, but still condemns us to hellfire for eternity if we don't do exactly as we are told. It's a load of manipulative bullshit sold to us when we are young and gullible, when we still believe a fat man in a red suit delivers presents to all the good little girls and boys of the world. As far as Eastern religions go, seems to me they could be equally guilty of similar hypocritical sins. Remember, we're all a bunch of animals fighting for existence on this beautiful yet confusing blue marble suspended in the fabric of space-time. I'm sorry I haven't been able to convey these values as personally as I wanted, that I lost custody of you girls. As I said in the beginning, I made some missteps. I'm guilty of some misdemeanors. What wisdom I may or may not have conveyed here, they were born from those mistakes. You girls were never any of those mistakes. Maybe, just maybe, my mistakes won't have to be yours. Learn from mine and go out and make a pile of your own. I love you all. Thanks for watching.